Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. And now here for HJN. Wow, I guess I haven't made it too far for me to remember a lot of material here that's HJN worthy, regardless of what it is. But you know what? One quick glance here, real quick. Alright, got it memorized. Number 562, articulation. That's the subject for today. And I really gotta say at this point that I'm just doing pretty darn good, no matter what it is. So of course, let's just go ahead and get this one done as well. Articulation, of course, is something like this. Yeah. This is kind of too much fun for me at this point. I pretty much could just sit over here and just do this the whole episode, but I can do a lot better than that. So you know what? I'll just give a brief explanation on what articulation is at this point. Well, this is pretty much what articulation is. It's simply put, the ability to move joints in different possible ways. Some people can do it better than others, and by my standards, well, I could sure tell you that one flaw seems to be put into play. Every time I try to bend my middle finger down, it's almost impossible for me to get my ring finger to stay up like the other three fingers here. And yes, the thumbs are fingers. Because why else are they on the hands as well? If you have hands, then you gotta have fingers, and the thumbs are there to provide additional grip and support for whatever objects it is that you're picking up. Because these fingers alone will not be able to handle most. Maybe if you're holding lateral, like if you're on a pole or something. If you're holding onto a bar and like a monkey bar set or something, then maybe those four fingers would help a little bit, and the thumbs would just be there. Probably not for a lot, and in a case like that. But when it comes to more vertical type of poles of some sorts, yeah. Sorry about that. Well, I ain't going there. So, yeah. I ain't talking about pole dancing, but I am in fact just talking about the fact that, well, the thumbs will be there to help provide additional grip and support. Especially if you were like slipping down a surface of some sort, then well, you could just plant your hands on the side of a wall of some sort, or a chimney, if you were really that risky. Then well, that'd pretty much be the end for you, but at least you'd have a bit of a softer landing than usual if you were to just fall down the chimney without bracing for impact. So, I guess that just goes to show that that's kind of what articulation is there for, but of course there are the many other joints out there. The wrists have movement, elbows have movement, shoulder has movement, the neck has movement in a lot of different possible ways. There's the jaw. Sometimes other parts in the face would also be able to move as well. It depends on who you are and what kind of special parts in the body you have. Not everyone has the same things, and not everyone is alike. So, that's just a good way to explain that. So, in conclusion, articulation involves movement of the body. But it can also involve movement of other things, whether or not, if it's a cyborg or an android. They've got articulation of their own, and sometimes it could be a lot better than an ordinary person. Being that, well, robotic parts would really encourage a lot of extra movement in many ways, due to, well, little to no restriction. Because if you do have a layer of skin, a layer of gristle, a layer of muscular tissue, then of course you are going to feel some resistance pulling back on it and preventing you from stretching it to the point where it could probably tear open. So that's kind of one of the only types of limitations that a human being would have, but outside of it, there are lots of possibilities that articulation could be even broader and wider than you might ever imagine. So I guess that's pretty much it for right now, but if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.